EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Crazy. What's that? Five. Hey, let's punch it in here, man. Crazy.
To the air right away is May. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
To the air, May. He spots Henderson open left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's second and 3.
Good. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Patriots will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right of the yard. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Watch out now. 52 blaster. Here we go.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. Love now. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. A nice pickup there. 10 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Now Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
The last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Crazy. 5. Yep, 45. Here we go. Crazy.
4th down. Here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
10. Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on a young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
38, 60. Right, 97.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Watch out now, 50.
Throwing, Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And he was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But it's going to be second down. Hey, look at this Packers defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Angel, crazy. Hey, five. Okay, you're here you go.
Throwing here is May. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Crazy. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Back to throw now on first down. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got him. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete. Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll change things up. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Diggs. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. From the gun on third down is May. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Crazy. Yeah, you're here, Trio. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
To the air, May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Here's May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Looks good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. To throw now. Here's Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Love. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Love from the gun. And that's incomplete. They got pressure there, only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
You're going to sit up. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Hey, let's look at that. Great job. We're good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Crazy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Up the middle, here's Henderson.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Running left is Henderson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's another Patriots. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocks back to the 19-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Five. Crazy. Stay here, Trio.
Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here goes crazy. What's up?
They'll set up the throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Able to find his man, Kraft. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing. Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Packers Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Play action this time with Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Final play of the half. Love. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in by Golden. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Packer first down.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Love. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Yellow, 22.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Looking to throw. May. Left side caught by Diggs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
Throwing here is May. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you're in a 1
one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Following the interception, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
At the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now Love. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. Again, it's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. To throw, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
They're going on fourth down. May. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
Right, blue. White, white. Blue striker. Black open.
On fourth down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. To the air, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, it's May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Crazy.
From the gun on third down, it's May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's May. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That's complete to Wicks. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high, the tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Williams brings it in. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17. Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here you go. Yep, 45. Here you go. Hey, let's punch it in here, baby. Crazy. Crazy. 5. Crazy. Crazy.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Crazy. Hey, 5.
Back to throw again. That is caught. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. A good pickup there of 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
From the shotgun, May with it. His throw incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Henderson going to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here we go. 1st and goal. Now they'll audible to something else.
5. Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. That's caught by Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Crazy. 5. You're on the ball.
May going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield, either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves? That's going to be key for them.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
52. Let's go now. Ready?
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. He's got his target. That's complete. And he